everybody. Good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are we all doing today? This is the Meta Madness day number 7, and we are going to be heading into Infernal Shrines as we have the members of RossPierrDoll on the left-hand side and Gaflo's Girthy Gremlins on the right. My name, of course, is Bahamut. If you did not know, I need to get a little cheater here in Twitch chat for myself, as we do have some housekeeping to get through. So first things foremost is we now have 17 heroes banned away in the tournament. Those 17 heroes are Anduin, Blaze, Brightwing, Chromie, Dehaka, Garrosh, Genji, Hanzo, Hogger, Johanna, Junkrat, Lucio, Medivh, Rehgar, Sergeant Hammer, Sylvanas, and Valla. Excuse me. Lucio was the new hero added in for day number 7. It is the last day of group stages. We got three map series for all of you. Anya, good morning. You are just in time for the first gamble in the first match of the day. For those also wondering, beyond the tournament baseline bans, we do have RossPierrDoll banning away Blackheart's Bay and Dragonshire. Sky Temple and Cursed Hollow will be banned away by Gaflo's Girthy Gremlins. Funny enough, Gaflo's not even here for his Girthy Gremlins. I have the right teams, right? I'm pretty sure Gaflo is, yeah, it's Gremlins is the first 3-map series, and I think Gaflo is just not around today, as there will be a few bans coming through. Bans don't carry over into the future maps, it's just heroes that are picked and played. So the 10 heroes we see here will be unavailable for maps 2 and 3, and that will reset. Now, of course, the tournament restrictions will always be in place, the 17 heroes. The new hero that is banned away in that list from days 5 and 6 to day 7, obviously, is going to be Lucio. Now, Falstad does have a bug on his Gathering Storm, the Q build, where it's basically giving, I believe the damage is more than it should be, is effectively the short answer, or the short version of it. So, the Q is banned for Falstad, but he can be picked. So we can still see Frequent Flyer, which I was casting this week, and we saw a lot of Frequent Flyer. Thrall being first picked is not surprising with how prevalent he's been. So we're seeing a lot of the new, the reworked characters here, which is exciting at the start. So this could either be, this will probably be auto attack Falstad. I doubt it's W build. I haven't heard anyone say anything good about W build Falstad. There is a bug on Convection Kael'thas, but realistically, no one's gonna take Convection Kael'thas. Sylvanas is OP as heck right now, so I hear. Well, the High Court of Grandmaster Reddit has been saying that the new Sylvanas is very bad. So, I mean, you know, if Reddit says it's bad, there's no counterpoint to that, Red John. There's nothing you can do to yeah. That's it. The High Council of Reddit has spoken. She's bad. Dumb. Alright, though, we do have a Falstad Zeratul. We'll see a Samuro and Diablo for this Infernal Shrines game. The big question is there any possibility for an Abathur? Abathur Samuro, Abathur Thrall, these could all be really good, especially with Maelstrom Weapon for Thrall as well. I'm excited to see. We did see, I haven't seen a Crash Lightning Thrall at all in this week of casting. I've seen a lot of Maelstrom Weapon, and I saw one game of Echo the Elements that did get max stacks, which the Forking Lightning is really good for wave player. It's kind of crazy. I like it a lot. Checkmate me? I know, Red John. The only thing you can do now is subscribe to the stream. What's up for real? How you doing? We like new Sylvanas? Yeah, I'm kidding. The new Sylvanas is very good, but it's just, I keep seeing it all over Reddit that it's like, oh, it's bad, revert Sylvanas. It's like, just because the playstyle change doesn't makes her bad. It means that you need to adjust how you're playing the game. But, you know, people don't like to do that. They are happy to play the Sylvanas they've always played. They don't want to learn something new. Muradin will be banned away. Tyrande was removed as well. What are we going to get here for the next 2 picks coming out on the left side of RossPierrDoll? They've got a Falstad Zeratul, Diablo. Garrosh is tournament baseline banned, so we're not going to see him. Ariel Sonya. Okay, and then they're going to flex their tank at the end. Uther was banned, so no main tank Uther. I mean, like, May is up. Arthas actually isn't too bad. against the Samuro and Thrall because it's a very auto-attack heavy composition, and Arthas just Frozen Tempest is really nice to have speed reduction and attack speed debuff as well. Kael'thas is probably going to be Mana Addict. Excuse me, sorry. Kael'thas is probably going to be Mana Addict, and we get a solid Decker Kane. No Abathur in this game, but I was kind of hoping. I didn't think we were going to get it, but I was just kind of hoping we'd see Abathur. Last pick, I'm expecting it to be a main tank. It could be an Imperius, but I doubt it. I have been seeing some teams run the Sonya plus Imperius together. Yeah, the Arthas, I think the Arthas is solid here. I really, really like the Arthas. You got a Root for more sustained lockdown, or for a lockdown, for more sustained damage opportunities for Falstad. Ariel can play into that. I think the Arthas slots into this composition really, really well, and I'm happy about it. What's up, Nib? How you doing today, bud? Welcome in, everybody. All right, well, we're going to transition into the game. We've got Twitch predictions. We've already got odds, so well done, everybody. Let's get into it. Great day of casting ahead of us. I bet solely on the fact that RossPierrDoll did not ban Cho'Gall. Hell yeah. I mean, they typically get Cho'Gall banned out against them, but... Alright, let's see it. Map 1.
Prepare yourselves for battle, heroes.
Welcome in, everybody. Map number 1 in our first 3-map series of the day, and it's going to be on the left-hand side. RossPierrDoll, Ariane is going to be playing that Zeratul. We have got an Aether, Sonya, Itrax, Falstad, Lufkul is your Ariel, and Mac playing Arthas. Right side of the map, we're going to be looking at Gaflo's Girthy Gremlins. Banana will be your Kael'thas, sorry. Hunter Archon the Deckard, Serdath, Samuro, Mopsio, Diablo, and Nano on the Thrall. It is the Maelstrom weapon for Thrall, so after hitting 20 heroes, increase the movement speed bonus of Wind Fury to 40% of Thrall's, and Thrall's basic attack damage deals 40% additional damage. Sorry, I apologize, I'm still waking up apparently. After 40 heroes, Thrall permanently gains 15% movement speed and additionally 75 damage. And at 100 heroes, the Pinnacle Frostwolf Resilience trait healing restores 200% more health. Also, we'll go Frequent Flyer. We'll talk about that in just a moment as Mac is taking a lot of damage from the Diablo. Can this Arthas back away? Flame Strike is not going to be enough as Ariel gets a heal at the last second. A Root finds this. Zeratul Diablo goes in deep. The Demon Strike into the wall. And it is a clean disengage into bottom lane, but a lot of health bars on the side of RossPierrDoll low here. And Samuro will be going into Way of Illusion. You've got your Mana Addict Kael'thas, Diablo is Devil's Due, and Deckard with the Sapphire. Cross presence for the Arthas, a Searing Light, Tough as Nails Sonya, Zeratul with his Mine Hunter. Big root from Deckard, but there's no one going to be able to follow up into that. Zeratul was able to avoid a Shadow Charge from Diablo with his Blink to the side. Sonya in the top lane is going to try and brawl up against this Samuro. She's got the real Samuro. And we'll see what she goes into at 4 and 7. It might be a Whirlwind build up against the Samuro multi-images. Also, Whirlwind is really nice for this map. Could be a Wrath Berserker game as well. Leap is nice, but Wrath on this map is really good. And Zeratul got a little bit of damage into Nano, but that Thrall will not be taken down. Now, the Pinnacle Quest for Falstad, because I'm sure you guys are curious about what this is going to be with Frequent Flyer. 45-second cooldown. Activate to gain 25% attack speed and Tailwind for 4 seconds. Minion kills grant a stack. Heroic takedowns grant 5 stacks. At the 50 mark, you gain 20 damage. At the 125 mark, gain 50 more damage, so that is up to 70 damage. And then at the Pinnacle, 300 stacks, you gain the 125. So the max damage you get is 195. Feels weird that it doesn't just go, like, it's not... It feels weird that it's not 25, 50, 125 to a max of 200. It's weird that it's a 195. I don't know why that's so weird to me. Will playoffs start tomorrow? No, next weekend. Tomorrow is Kier's tournament. Kier has his ARAM tournament starting at the exact same time as this, 7 a.m. West Coast USA, 10 a.m. East Coast, and 16 CEST. I think I'm right on that. Playoffs will start next weekend. And we'll have 4 days of playoffs, right? Yeah, we have 13th, 14th, 20th, and 21st. There's a possibility I will miss the 20th. There is a paid casting gig that I'm applying for tonight. We'll see if I get it. $50 stacks already for your pulse at 3 minutes as he's going to get dove on by the Diablo. Barrel rolls to the side. Ariel using that Entertainment Strike to create space for Falstad to back off, back to bottom lane. He's going to continue split soaking. We do have the objective phase looking good to the side of RossPierrDoll. They've got the Fallen Shaman. Falstad's going to fly back into the objective area. So he did get a quick wave in bottom for a little bit more stackage. 24-7 as some more Chain Lightnings from Thrall will go out. He did go into Feral Spook. Good Gravity Labs to follow up the Overpower, and that's First Blood finally going over to the side of Gaflo's Girthy Gremlins. And Samuro finishes out his level 1 Way of Illusion. The Fallen Shaman in top lane did get cleared up by tower shots. And it looks like this objective phase is given to the side of Gaflo's Girthy Gremlins. No, you guys have heard of the game. I wouldn't be casting something I don't know. Howling Blast goes out. While hammering from Falstad. Gravity Lapse into Flame Strike as well. Falstad with a few more autos poking here and there. Gravity Lapse misses onto Falstad once again. It is Energy Royal, by the way, for that cooldown reduction. And the Frost Wolf Pack is going to be finished up by the Thrall. We do have a Singularity Spike landing. Here goes in from Sonya as well. And a small brawl in mid lane. But yeah, the Frostwolf pack did get finished. Thrall currently at 21 stacks, so he's got the Wind Fury bonus movement speed and also that extra damage. Dude, Crush, I told you that in confidence, man. Now my NDA's broken. Just like Sonya's health bar. Jesus, she just got decimated in mid lane. Another Gravity Lapse. Healing debuff from Decker Kane with the Emerald level 7. That's a Shadow Charge on to Arthas. He gets taken down. Decker Kane, the real assassin, getting the credit for the kill. As we got those 10 talent tiers coming up soon. Smurrow Mirror Images chasing him for Falstad, but the rest of the team will focus in on the mid lane fort. And honestly, Gaflo's Girthy Gremlins with a real strong start here. 3-0 in kills, a level lead, structure takedown, and Smurrow back in top lane to soak. Well, let's see. Heroic-wise, I didn't see the Diablo build. I completely missed it. I wasn't sure if he's Fire Stomp or not, but I mean, I could see like Earthquake in to stay a while, Apocalypse, Phoenix, and it's gonna be Illusion Master as well. But if it's Fire Stomp Diablo, then as we've learned in the past, it is typically going to be the Lightning Breath. So it's Sundering Thrall, so probably Lightning Breath Diablo. Gilthos is holding. I don't think it's Pyroblast. Crystal Aegis just mitigates that. Phoenix is just good sustained damage, and you could go into Rebirth at level 20 for the double duration, so you go from 7 to 14, and you have the ability to replace the Phoenix out as well. The next Punisher is going to be in the top lane, but with the Impaler Camp and such in bottom, this is going to be Siege through the Fort Gate. Falstad does fly into bottom lane. Mopsio chunked. Scroll of Ceiling from Decker Kane goes out to lock down Falstad. That's really all we'll see. Back on the top lane, though, it is going to be a few autos into the Sonya. Syndra goes to Crystal Aegis. There's that Wrath Berserker I was talking about. Gust and Might of the Nerazim. It is Apocalypse, by the way, for the Diablo. Okay, it's Phoenix. Like, Hailthos was holding for so long, I was like, you're not going to Pyroblast this, are you? Alright, there's the next Punisher coming up in the top lane. Gonna be the Arcane Punisher. As a little hammering damage goes out from Falstad into the wave, just playing it safe though, as the enemy team is not really showing on maps. Sonya currently working on camp on the left-hand side, and yeah, the Diablo actually is not Fire Stomp at 4 and 7. He did go into the Sacrificial Soul with the Malevolence as well, so that, yeah, Apocalypse is not too surprising there. I was kind of hoping Earthquake, just because you'd have a good synergy with them, that also allow Thrall to, like, chase in. But Sundering, they want the control of that Sundering, which, I mean, Sundering is still very good. Arthas level 1, 17 of 20 stacks. Level 4 is 141 of the 150. Ariel Detainment Strike repeated defense at 2 of 6. 127 for the Falstad already at 8 minutes. So he's over, nearly halfway, excuse me. But he does have that second milestone, so he's got 70 extra damage. So he's now on the trajectory for another 170 stacks to get the extra 125 damage. But Arthas finishes level 1, finishes level 4 here as they chase into Nano the Thrall. Syndragosa has been summoned. Phoenix, Stay a While, Gust, Apocalypse. Crystal Aegis onto the Ariel. You have Sonya going down. Wrath was popped during all of this. Falstad so very low, almost taken down by a Flame Strike. Kael'thas won't be able to take down Swiftwing. Thrall does land a Feral Spirit. Smurf's got a couple autos, but it's not going to be enough to take down Arthas. Falstad has already maneuvered into mid lane, and he's going to continue to build up his stackage as Thrall brawls on this objective area. 32 stacks for this Chieftain. Chieftain, right? So he still has another 8 to go to be able to get the second reward for the baseline movement speed increase and another 75 damage. Mid lane fight kind of breaking out here. Samuro taking a lot of damage from Ariel. Falstad is going to Sakuchi to the side. Falstad maybe wants to chase in. Does he have a barrel roll or anything? Zeratul stalking, but he's not going to be able to close the distance as Diablo comes back in for a re-engage gust. Falstad splits. Deckard and Thrall to the side. Zeratul blinks in. Cleave is there. Crystal Aegis mitigates the fatal damage. And Falstad takes down Diablo. His soul's expended. Meanwhile, Kael'thas has the Punisher in top lane, and they'll push that up. Maybe looking for a gravity lapse or something? I don't know. Samuro's currently in mid lane dealing with a camp. Diablo's rotating back in. Falstad, I think, resets the full everything. Flies back in. Punisher takes down Gate in this top lane. Chain Lightnings from Thrall poking. Fort will take a small amount of damage as Samuro continues to soak up mid. Syndragosa might have the Nerazim back up, and everything on the right side is actually available for Gaflo's Girthy Gremlins. One more stack for the full damage increase on repeated defense. The range displacement is always going to be there. Once you take the town, it's a passive. 26 stacks for your Kael'thas, so you just have the activation of the Arcane Barrier. And that's really about it. Diablo Soul's at 25, but I mean, obviously he just died. You have the bottom lane fort going down. Samuro macro, really good from Serdath here. And I didn't look at when the last Punisher went down. I'd argue somewhere around the 12-minute mark in game, maybe a little bit earlier than that. Lucio, Chung, Zeratul goes in. There's going to be Ancient Blessings into a Stay a While, into the Apocalypse, but a Gust pushes back the enemies. It's not going to be enough. That is Zeratul taken down by the real assassin. Once again, Deckard came, bonk him! As Kael'thas does get a kill into the Ariel. Oh, with the double kill just picked up. A 5-kill advantage. 2 structures taken down. It's going to be 16 talents here on the right side. Thrall is going to be going into Alpha Wolf. So, it's been interesting to watch different Thralls at different ranks of play because I was thinking that Maelstrom Weapon was going to really get Thralls to go into more, sorry. I am blanking this morning. I apologize. Wind Fury. I kept saying Wild Fury. Wind Fury, we typically would see Wind Fury talents at 13 and 16, even though the 16 doesn't add more stacks to the level 1. I was seeing a lot of that. This Elemental Assault has also been picked up, but it kind of makes sense with Maelstrom Weapon at level 1 for the Wind Fury. But I mean, this is kind of what we used to see in the past a lot. Spirit Shield, Alpha Wolf, Frostwolf Pack. The Elemental Assault is kind of newer. I have also been seeing a lot more Thralls going into Rolling Thunder, because Rolling Thunder to get moved from level 1 to level 7. But I mean, Elemental Assault, I mean, after using an ability, Thrall next basic attack within 4 seconds deals 45% more damage, so it does make sense we're kind of seeing that picked up as well. Did Ariel misclick her ult? Crystal Aegis? No. Crystal Aegis is very, very common. Resurrect is the super uncommon level 10 for Ariel. If she took Resurrect, then I would question if it's a misclick, but no, Crystal Aegis. Absolutely giga strong. Diamond Resolve level 20 is humongous as well. 75 armor. Our third objective is here. We got a Mortar Punisher in the mid lane. It is going to be 16 talents here, finally picked up on the left side. We actually have Sonya going to Nerves of Steel. More sustainability for that Sonya as Thrall tries to get a few more stacks. Does manage to get his 40th hit, so he's increased his damage to, what is that, 115? Or by 115. That's going to be a dive onto Arthas, the Apocalypse. There's going to be a Stay While and Listen. Phoenix from Kael'thas is going to be summoned as well. And Ariel gets launched across our screen as the Mortar Punisher will be summoned over to the right side of Gaflo's Girthy Gremlins. They have a winter market. Thanks for the lurk, bud. I appreciate it. Have fun. I'll probably still be here.
Blood and thunder.
Good day, my friend.
Punisher jumps into Fort Gate. Sonya Wrath Berserker is activated. Call it. Oh no, the Living Bomb! What the hell? How did Zeratul not die right there? Jesus. Mortar Punisher. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Volstagg got hit with all of the mortars from the Mortar Punisher. And this might just be GG on map 1 right here through the mid lane. Punisher jumps over to Arthas. Diablo comes in with the overpowered good gravity lapse combination from Banana. Phoenix thrown in from Kael'thas. The core shielding starting to break. The objective is expiring. Aether trying to back away. Samuro chases in. Stay a while. Listen. Jesus Christ. A quadra kill will be picked up by Gaflo's Girthy Gremlins. Volstagg and Zeratul are back. Zeratul clears out the catapult. Volstagg flies in. He's going to be taken down immediately. Zeratul does manage to get a backline kill into Thrall. Apocalypse activated. Will there be a Finland? Zeratul is going to be taken down. He does make a couple cool plays at the tail end, but that is still going to be core falling. GG to Gaflo's Girthy Gremlins. Finland and map number 1 of the day. Crazy to think about. Rip your points. Nah, not rip. They're just going to a new home, forget what. That's all. Alright, so we are, it's as I keep saying, it's a bit of a climb, but we are 33 subs away from our goal. If you'd like to help us hit the January Baja Ross and help us be able to get more Baja Ross supplies, I need to buy Gamsol. That's a big one. Gamsol is the odorless paint thinner we use, which allows me to not have to sit here and smell chemicals while I paint. I also need to get some other little paints here and there. So if you'd like to support the stream, if you'd like to support the Baja Rosses, if you just want to, you know, start at tier 1, if you're like, oh, I just happen to have 33 subs here just sitting around, I can just throw them your way. Do consider it. We're going to go ahead and roll some ads. We'll get ready for map number 2, and we'll find out, will it be Battlefield, Garden, Tomb, or Towers of Doom? Alright, I just saw in chat, champagne is like eggs. You have to finish it in like 45 seconds or it's bad. I mean, I can kind of see what you mean with eggs, but yeah. I just have never liked champagne in my entire life. Instant headache. Yeah, wine and champagne I can't do. But we can talk more about the alcoholic beverages we don't like, because we got to talk about Tomb of the Spider Queen as we have loaded on into map number 2 with an insta-ban onto Cho from Gaflo's Girthy Gremlins. RossPierrDoll did opt in for map pick priority, and they chose this Tomb map. Now, for those that maybe came in late or they don't know, there are now 17 heroes tournament restricted for this tournament. Lucio was the 17th one added in. Volstagg does have a bug on his Q at level 1, but basically he's still playable. You just can't choose the Q at level 1. And for the remainder of this 3-map series, we won't see Volstagg because he was already played in map number 1. So, as we started this draft, 27 heroes are unavailable. When we finish the ban phase, 31 will be unavailable. But of course, as we always mention, Bans at the top of the screen do not carry over, so Kerrigan could be played in map 3 if she's not banned away. Cho'Gall could be played in map number 3 if he's not banned away. But right now, Tomb of Spider Queen, last ban coming out from RossPierrDoll. What do they want to get rid of here? Tomb? Gul'dan is not a bad ban. We actually haven't seen, I haven't seen, any Gul'dan ever since his changes. So I'm really hoping we could see a Gul'dan here on Tomb of Spider Queen. Wave Clear is good. He's got new Pinnacle talents with Corruption and Fel Flame, which I'm all about Fel Flame. Zul'jin, by the way, is no longer capped, so we could see Zul'jin, maybe not on Tomb, but maybe sometime today. I would like to see an uncapped Zul'jin, because it's been a while since we've seen one, and I'd say the average Zul'jin player at this rank of play was hitting the 250 stacks easily with Headhunter, or not Headhunter, sorry, the Recklessness. Gul'dan first pick, though, I'm happy about it. I am very happy about the first pick Gul'dan. I've been wanting to see one. Tracer Malfurion will be coming in together for RossPierrDoll. Is there going to be a snap pick onto Varian? Varian is considered a nice counter into Tracer. It's not like, oh, you pick Varian, you win the game. But it is a good way to, charge taunt. Gul'dan burst damage is really nice. You can force out recalls from Tracer. So I'd personally love to see the Varian plus a healer here would be really nice. Deckard was already played. I'm trying to think, there's a ton of healers already banned away as well, like Anduin. But it is going to be ETC Urel, so no Varian. If they didn't go for the Urel, you could argue that this would be like a solo lane ETC, but no, this is going to be main tank ETC, Urel in the solo lane. There is a possibility for a hyper carry Gul'dan if they go and do a secondary bruiser with a healer as well. But at this point, I think banning a healer that's good with Gul'dan would be a smart call. Lieutenant Morales, honestly, Lieutenant Morales is not bad with Gul'dan. I doubt she's going to get played, but Lieutenant Morales is a good way to just, you put beam on Gul'dan and he can sit there and smack that health bar and get a whole lot of bottom. But there's still a lot of healers up and available. I mean, White Main's still up, Tyranda's still up. Lucio's banned, Deckard's been already played, Anduin's permanent baseline banned. It's when you need to think of the healers, it's so hard to think of a bunch of healers. Stukov is up, if I'm not mistaken, right? I don't think Stukov is tournament banned. Stitches to be removed, which would work out pretty well with the Tracer Malfurion. Hook into Root, or even Gorge into Root is really nice. So I like that. I like that heads-up ban coming out from Gaflo's Girthy Gremlins. Muradin is still up. May is still up as well. You have Mal'Ganis on top of that. Varian, as I mentioned, could be the grab here. I think Muradin's a solid pickup because you get Stormbolt into the ETC, which you assume is Mosh Pit. So you have an interrupt for that. Leoric is great into Urel. You've got Drain for percent-based damage. She has Dauntless and stuff like that, but I think Leoric is a great answer into Urel for that percent-based Drain. You can really pressure her. His Wave Clear is really good. His level 4s are just, all three of the options are great. If you want to have an extra slow up to 60% with Paralyzing Rage, you can go Neil Peasants for extra camp clear and objective clear, because the Web Weavers are considered monsters. Last two picks on the right side. We need a healer, and what is it going to be? Another... Oh!
Hanzo checking in.
I was sitting here like, oh, I don't expect a Zul'jin on this map. Well, here we go. We got a Zul'jin Ana. Nano boosted Gul'dan, probably. Now, is there anything for spell power debuff? They could go Chen. Chen does have Withering Flame at level 4, which is like a 60% spell power debuff. You could consider that. I don't think you want to, though. It could be a Cassia into the Zul'jin.
So it begins.
I did not have Azmodan as my well, okay. I don't know how I feel about the draft of RossPierrDoll. I really like the draft of Gaflo's Girthy Gremlins. I really like this right side draft.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part too.
No message. Zarek, thank you for the tier 1 for 16 months. Cotters, thank you for the follow as well. Zarek, thank you so very much for the resub. I appreciate that, bud. Welcome in. Good morning. Happy Saturday to you, my friend. Well, I guess it's afternoon for you guys. Thanks again. Thank you, bud. And Y'all are just in time for map number 2 of this 3-map series. Left-hand side is going to be RossPierrDoll down in this 3-map series with Aether, Leoric, Itrax, Azmodan, a Lavcol, Malfurion. Ariane will be your Tracer, and Mac playing Muradin. Anyone going to free Harrison Jones? Nope. Right side of the map, we've got Gaflo's Girthy Gremlins leading this 3-map series with their Surdath Zul'jin, Nano Gul'dan, Mopsio, ETC. Absolutely, Surdath. All the best dance in the game. Second best, actually. We do have Hunter Orc playing Urel and a Banana Ana. First, the number 1 dance is Kael'Thuzad. Let's be honest. Let's be honest here. He summons an adorable cat to dance with him. I mean, what really beats that? I'm sorry, Malfurion what? Vengeful Roots? No Emerald Dream? Really? Okay. Is it a tenacious level 7? Well then. Interesting. Wait, what? Chaotic Energy? What is this map 2, dude? You have Pursuit of Flame and Echo Corruption with Pinnacle Talents, and we go Chaotic Energy? I hate it. I hate it. Dauntless Urel, you've got ETC with Guitar Hero, we've got Contact Healing Ana, as well as your Reckless Zul'jin. Tenacious Roots, or sorry, Vengeful Roots, as we were mentioning for the Malfurion. We should see Tenacious Roots level 7, because there's a good synergy with the level 1. Dwarf Block Muradin. You've got Osin's Renewal Tracer rounds, and Azmodan will go into Greed level 1. I don't know what they were talking about with the 13... No Ana 13 armor? I don't know what they meant by that, honestly. I did like the joke from Noisen, the +1 teammate. That was really funny. Azmodan with 42 stacks already. Might get 1 or 2 more off this wave here. I heard a Sleep Dart go out, but I don't think it found purchase into the enemies. We will be seeing Leoric go into his Neil Peasant's level 4. Muradin misses the Storm Bolt. Banana hit with a Drain from Leoric. This is going to be Zul'jin with a few more autos in. We do have the health funnel for Gul'dan at level 4. Storm Bolt. It's going to be a power slide from ETC. Ana's the first one to be taken down. Pings onto Surdath. Let's see here. Let's get a neutral spot to take a look. Oopsies, wrong button. Oh, it is. Let's see. Removes roots and slows from target, heals 20% more when doing so. Healing Dart removes stuns the target and grants them 50 armor for 2 seconds. I don't know, man. It's just still so surprising. It's still so surprising. Oh, Debilitating Dart did get thrown out. We do have the level 7 coming through. It's full drain build for Gul'dan. Full drain build. So the quest, by the way, gather 15 regeneration globes. Basic ability mana costs are permanently reduced by 20. And then also increase the cast range of drain life by 25. Regen globes heal for 50% more. Health funnel, just life drain cooldown recharge 100% faster when it's channeling. If an enemy dies while under the effect, the cooldown is instantly refreshed. You also have Curse of Exhaustion. The drain life deals 50% more damage and slows the target movement speed by 40%. We, like, never see this. Bolt from Muradin. Trade of damage between them and ETC. A couple more autos from Zul'jin. Landing onto Leoric. The crazy thing to me is that, like, I'm pretty sure we've seen Malfurion into Ana before, and we've always still seen Emerald Dreams, which is just kind of funny to me, so. That's why I'm just like, everyone's like, oh, of course the level 13. It's like, I'm sure we've had Ana into Malfurion before, and it's still been Emerald Dreams level 1, so that's, yeah. I don't know, man, it's still weird to me. It's still weird. Oh, 10 Talontiers about to be here. Let's go ahead and cycle through the other numbers. Our first Web Weaver phase will be descending in favor of Gaflo's Girthy Gremlins as our bottom lane wave is pushing up. The Death Wave lands on Leoric, chunking him. Power slide from ETC into Muradin, but he gets the Stormbolt back into Zul'jin. Hit with a Pulse Bomb. Zul'jin will activate his level 4. Little Voodoo Shuffle there. That's a good point, Crush. I mean, the Asmodan last pick was already crazy in itself. Mark onto the fort, ETC inspiring the minion wave around him. This will be a power slide onto Muradin. That's a lot of damage from Zul'jin. Damage over time, damage over time. Will not be enough. Malfurion has a regrowth activated in Tomb. Catches Nano, this Gul'dan. Pulse Bomb lands. Silence from Malfurion as well. Gul'dan goes down. If the members of RossPierrDoll win before level 13, it will be kind of comical because then the level 1 didn't matter. I don't think that's going to happen. Demonic Invasion from Asmodan. You got Tracer with her Sticky Bomb. Twilight Dream from the Malfurion as you saw in the fight, as well as the Entomb. There will be an Avatar Muradin. Horrified from Gul'dan. Zul'jin is not Tostitos. It's a guillotine game. Okay. Nano boost as well, and ETC holding his level 10 as he stage diver mosh pit. Oh, the guillotine was thrown to try and take down Aether, but they don't get the hit. There will be a blue Web Weaver summoned, and Asmodan 2 stacks away, or 1 minion from getting his level 1 value, which is the big thing for him. There it is. More range on his All Shell Burn, as well as the Demon Warriors having more movement and attack speed. Jumps onto a few enemies. Nano a little bit low, able to back away to safety. I mean, I'm literally gonna message Lovecaw after this game in game and ask why he took the level 1. I'm just gonna directly ask him. Pulse Bomb lands on the Zul'jin. Horrified pushes Muradin out of position. The Entomb flank from Leoric. The dunk from Asmodan. The guillotine takes no one down. Surdeath gets a little Voodoo Shuffle. There's going to be a silence from Malfurion. ETC trying to back away, but the laser's going to be good. That's Zul'jin trying to get out of here. Dunkaroony. Biotic Grenade, as well as the Sleep Dart. Demonic Invasion will not be enough. Is there a dunk from Asmodan? No. Urel flanking. I was about to say, dude, you are 1v5, home dog, and Hunter Orc will Avenging Wrath back over their mid lane fort. But here's the big thing to mention right now for RossPierrDoll. They have back-to-back turn-in availability, and the clutch opens up in 7 seconds. Oh yeah, Zarek, I think we're in for a great day of games today. And as a reminder, the playoffs do not start tomorrow. The playoffs start next weekend on the 13th. The tomorrow will be, Cure is actually running an ARAM tournament. I'll be casting that. It starts at the exact same time today's stream started, so, yeah. Makes my life easy, honestly, because I don't have to change my sleep schedule. I'm already used to waking up at 4:45 for this.
The clutch is filled, blue team.
There's that blue Web Weaver summoning. Zul'jin, by the way, 35 stacks. Muradin Dwarf tosses in. Stormbolt into Nano. The Gul'dan, he gets caught inside the Entomb. Drain is there. Moshpit onto Malfurion. Mac is low, but the Horrify is good. Nano hit with a laser of eye tracks, but the Asmodee needs to back away. As now Leoric is going to get hit by a beautiful power slide of ETC after the Wraith Walk and will be taken down as well. What looked like a possible leading moment for the members of RossPierrDoll is going to just disintegrate with the double kill into Bird and Leoric. Yrel clears bottom, Zul'jin works on top, mid lane being defended. I don't think this Webweaver phase finds much, if any, value. Maybe a little bit of damage onto some of these gates in bottom and the fort in top lane, but yeah, this fort's still very hardy and healthy. York has respawned. We've got all heroics on the left side off cooldown, 30 seconds on Horrify, 58 on Mosh Pit. Asmodee clearing out waves, 292 baseline stacks for the Lord of Sin. Tracer blinking in, Pulse Bomb onto Zul'jin. Voodoo Shuffle level 4 activated. That's that sort of cleanse AoE you see on him. Another dunk, and Zul'jin will use Regenerate after that. Avenging Wrath from Yrel, Righteous Hammer trying to hit the bird, and I think he got locked up against the wall from that one. Members of Gaflo's Girthy Gremlins have enough for a turn-in. Voodoo Shuffle removes roots and slows if memory serves correct. We'll talk about it in a second here because the fight breaks out. We have a Nano boosted cooldown, Silence from Malfurion and Tomb into Zul'jin. Leoric is pushed around. He'll be taken down from Yrel. Pulse Bomb onto ETC, but Tracer's going to be able to blink away. But yeah, it is going to be Voodoo Shuffle, 10-second cooldown. Activate to remove roots and slows passively. Lower the cooldown and mana cost of regeneration by 40%. That passive is a big one, too. Nano's going to turn in 12. We need 2 more gems on the right side. Could be ETC, could be Banana. I mean, hell, dude! Murden has a stun. But anyways, yeah, we do see that Smelling Salts, by the way, at level 13. Pretty common for the Ana players.
Come, my children, join the red ones in battle.
All right, 19 stacks, by the way, at Vengeful Roots. Nothing should be like Yrel's 20, Mitch. Yrel's 20 shouldn't even exist. Busted. That shit needs to be like a 30-second cooldown. I'd be happy if it was a 20-second cooldown. Alright. Asmodee currently clearing things out in top. We've got Webweaver in mid being managed as well. ETC trying to step up. Yrel comes over the wall with a flank. Righteous Hammer missing. Nature's Cure level 7 from Malfurion activated by the way. A couple more auto attacks from Zul'jin will take down the fort. 48 stacks for your Zul'jin. And as I mentioned, you want Axis no longer capped, so we'll see that number keep going up. Number go up, always good. 50 of the 60 held on the left side, actually a little bit more. 57 of the 60 held on the right side, so both teams very close to Webweaver summoning. So we have a 2-kill difference. We will see Bruiser Camps grabbed on left and right. ETC is going to start the Siege Giants in the bottom lane. 18 stacks needed for your Asmodee. So 9 more minion hits or takedowns. Now make it 3 or 6. No wave just yet. He's gonna laser onto the camp. Dunk onto the camp wave as he pivots in the top. ETC is here. Power slide into Tracer. Yrel flank once again. A few more Fell Flames from Gul'dan coming out as they push up the wave. More dunks out from Asmodee as well. 396. As if he dunk here. Oh, Leoric's skeletal swing is too early. Sleep Dart goes out. A lot of damage from Zul'jin into Muradin immediately. Mosh Pit interrupted. Silence from Malfurion and Tomb. Horrify comes out. Gul'dan almost drains the health of Tracer. The Fell Flame at the end will take her down. As Asmodee is done with his baseline 400 stacks. Zul'jin chasing on to Muradin. pivots onto Leoric and mid, and will be able to take them down. 56 stacks for your Zul'jin, as it could be boss plus Webweaver for the members of Gaflo's Girthy Gremlins. "15-second cooldown, 3-second duration for what?" Are you saying for Seraphim? That's even worse. That's even worse than it is now. I mean, well, better technically. You know what I mean? Oh boy. Oh, Zul'jin is beyond stacked. Beyond stacked. He's currently sitting at 284 stacks, 319 on his damage as we were looking at it. Leoric goes down to Gul'dan immediately. Webweaver just now descending. The fort has gone down. This could be a GG push, especially with the level 20 here. It is going to be Seraphim. Bro, it's a 2-second unstoppable with a 10-second cooldown, and the 10-second starts during the 2 seconds, so it is an 8-second cooldown. How can you not say that's not broken? Ana is going to be going into the armored stance. You do have Zul'jin with Force Medicine, Haunt Gul'dan, and Bolt of the Storm. Sorry, the Ride the Lightning for ETC. As this is going to be Boss and Webweaver still pushing in. Webweaver in mid and bottom pushing on to keeps. Looking with a few autos into this burden. Forced to use Avatar. Benching Wrath in from Urel. The Horrify from Gul'dan. So much armor debuff as Tracer goes in with the Pulse Bomb onto the Nano Boosty Gul'dan. Bosses weaken the shielding. Zul'jin with a couple autos into this Malfurion. But is that it? Are they not going core?
It is over.
Tower shots with Zone. ETC back that minus 40 armor now. As a few more autos make it into the mid lane. Keep, that'll be taken down. Power slide, sleep dart, big mosh pit. That might be GG right there. Zul'jin runs down the Leoric. The Bone King will be a rubble of bones. Taking a lot of damage from this Azmodan guillotine. Your Righteous Hammer's not going to be enough. Force shielding is broken. ETC trying to harass on the Azmodan as we do still have this core attempt going on and on and on. It does look like Zul'jin's going to try and chase onto Muradin, but he's unable to sustain that chase since the bottom lane keeps still there. Azmodan with the laser onto Hunter Orc, who gets a heal at the last second, and 7% on the core. Muradin falls. Urella's going to get the last auto in. No Finland on this one, but another Gaflo Girthy Gremlins victory. What's up, Chromie? How you doing today, bud? Well, as always, if you're enjoying yourself here, be sure to subscribe, all that good stuff. Help us push up to our sub goal. It's a bit of a climb, but every little bit helps us out. Sustain full-time streaming, bring you great games, commentary, and all that good stuff. If you are already subbed, if you'd like to give subs, if you got gifted a sub and you want to continue it, that also helps as well. But either way, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. Let's get ready for map number 3 of our first 3-map series of the day. We'll pay out the gamble once we get off the talent screen. And welcome in, everybody. Garden of Terror, map number 3 in our first 3-map series of the day. As we enter into this draft, there are currently 37 heroes unavailable. 17 from the tournament restriction. If you'd like to know that, !MM is the command for all of the 17 heroes banned away. If you have been kind of up to date on that information, basically the hero that was added in was Lucio. Lucio was added in as the 17th hero removed, and we'll have more heroes next weekend, as Cho will continue to be banned away by the members of Gaflo's Girthy Gremlins. No fun from the right side, fools, as RossPierrDoll does continue to ban out the Kerrigan as well. Alright, so, the big thing to mention. Oh wait, no, I think Sylvanas is tournament baseline banned, so we'll probably not see her at all. That's why she hasn't popped up at all. Because I was like, man, we haven't seen any Sylvanas. I'm pretty sure she's tournament baseline banned. What's up, Divine? How you doing, bud? Wisconsin? Oh, dude. At least you guys got some really good cheese. And cheese curds. Oh, cheese curds. God. Let's not talk about food just yet. We do have the Medivh to be banned away against the Kerrigan as... what else are they going to get rid of here? For dinner, it's burger. For breakfast, it's the same burger. That's one big burger. What's up, Ruckazor? How you doing, bud? Swimming, so you're after a while leaving the stream on a support. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate the kindness, bud. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's really nice of you. Have fun swimming. Enjoy it. Don't forget to throw the kids into the pool. You know, the best thing to do with kids at a pool is you practice all your wrestling moves on them. Like, you know, you like suplex them into the pool. No power bombs though. No power bombs. Those are always dangerous. But either way, have fun, bud. Thanks for the kindness, and I appreciate that. All right, we got Vikings, Kerrigan, Cho, and Medivh to be banned away. Tyrael will be your first pick on the right side for Gaflo's Girthy Gremlins.
We will fall.
Oh, we've talked about that a lot, Foo Fighter. On this stream, we've talked about that Kurtaburger a lot. We have talked about that one. Varian Tyrande on the left side, though. I do like this 1-2 punch out the gate from RossPierrDoll. It is going to be an Uther answer with the Tyrael. That's not too bad. Is it going to be solo heal Uther is the big question. What do they want to pick up as well into the Tyrande variant?
Will rise again.
It's looking like a dive composition coming up from the members of Gaflo's Girthy Gremlins. You got Tyrael, possibly Swift Retribution at level 7 for movement speed and attack speed buff, which would allow them to run at the enemy. Uther could go into like Hammer the Lightbringer as well as Pursuit of Justice for more movement speed of his own. I actually could see this just like run at the enemy sort of situation. And like the build comes online at level 7. You could see probably Judgment level 10. I doubt it's Divine Storm. Greymane would go for the throat. Divine Shield probably if it's a dive composition. Though you could really see the Divine Storm, the rare chance for it. Chen will be banned away, out from RossPierrDoll. Okay. You still have no, Sonya's already been played. Imperius is a little weak for camps. Thrall's been played as well. Oh, my bruisers are dwindling in my head as Li Ming will be banned away. I was wondering if she would see any play in this game. She's gonna get launched! That's the, yeah, there you go. I love it. You just forgot to eat breakfast? Well, now's a good time to get some food, Sarek, bud.
Logical decision.
My hatred is unending.
Someone go wake up Ninja. I'm sure he fell back asleep. Someone go get Ninja. Abathur is in this game. With an Illidan as well. Okay. So they're going to dive into the dive. This is going to be a very team fight heavy game, I feel. Tyrael, Uther, Greymane. What are we going to pick up for the remainder of this draft? Okay, I like the Zul. The Zul wave clear is really nice because they were lacking. Not really, actually. Tyrael wave clear isn't bad. Greymane is fine. Crushinator is out there to hate on the Cassia. And a Master Skin Jaina. I actually really like RossPierrDoll's draft. I really like it. Charge, Lunar Flare, Taunt, Huntress Mark, Burst, Illidan and Jaina are both great Ultimate Evolution targets. This is going to be a really good game, in my opinion. I think this is going to be a really good game. All right, let's get those gambles in. We got odds already on the table. Oh, Jesus.
Quick, change the channel.
The
Squeaky, thank you for the raid. You are just in time for map number 3 in this 3-map series. And guess what? We still have another 6 maps ahead of us because we still have 2 more of these series. But we are here on Garden of Terror with RossPierrDoll down. With Lavko playing the Tyrande, Aether on the Illidan, Itrex is going to be your Jaina, Mac on the Abathur, and Aryan is playing that Varian. The right side is going to be Gaflo's Girthy Gremlins up in this 3-map series with a Nano, Cassia, Surdath on the Zool. We've got a Mopsio, Tyrael, Hunter, Orc, Uther, and Banana is your Grey main. But most importantly, does the first Sentinel from Tyrande hit the enemy team, or is it... Oh, GG's! Ranger level 1 for the Tyrande, by the way. Pressurized Glands Abathur. You've got your Overpower Varian. Illidan is Immolation, and Jaina with the Fingers of Frost. You have Charge Strikes Cassia. A Viciousness Greymane. Shade Zool. Hammer the Lightbringer for the Uther, by the way. So maybe we do have this just run at the enemy, stun him sort of situation. And Tyrael, what is he going to go for at level 1? Stun onto the Illidan does connect. He's going to dive through the enemies. We do have a Jaina with the Blizzard down on the ground. A Kona Cold to follow that up. But no one will be taken down. There's Ninja! I knew it! Thank you, whoever gave the shoutouts to Squeaky. I appreciate it, Squeaky. I hope you had a great stream. Thanks for coming through. If you got a post-stream and take care of yourself, by all means do so. If you're hanging around, thanks. And thanks again for thinking of us and bringing your lovely friends here. Much appreciate the support. So with a little clear on the wave. You have Illidan trying to do the same. Varian stepping up with a few autos here and there. A little bit of pressure onto Surdath, but pressure is all that can be applied. And the camp rotations will begin. Our Tyrael is going to be going Ardent Restoration level 1 still. Okay. Jaina going to be hearthing out. She'll cancel that hearth as the Tyrael's looking to invade. Aldruin's might throw to the left side. Jaina's going to reposition. Varian coming in for a flank, but they're going to give this camp. Varian's not a real boy yet, as he doesn't have a level 4. Abathur is physically soaking the lane in top. As he will back away behind the gate. He'll slug away as this is another camp stolen away by Gaflo's Girthy Gremlins. The early game aggression from the Gremlins is looking strong. Does Illidan counter Zool, or is it the other way around? Zool counters Abathur. Zool's wave clear is punitive against Abathur's lane pressure. Like, Dehaka is also considered a counter into Abathur as well because his wave clear is really good. And you can just constantly push back the waves. You also have the summonables as well, which is going to push faster, which will get more soft siege on the gates and stuff like that. So Zool's basically going to be doing a lot of double soak while the rest of the team is going to mostly be core 4, pressuring onto camps and this bottom lane. Zool does have a good counter pressure onto Illidan. Illidan wants to sit there and dive around you, and Zool can literally press E on him, which does force the Illidan to back away and reposition. But Zool doesn't straight up kill the Illidan early game or anything. Maybe late game, maybe with amplified damage, but Illidan has immolation and stuff, and Zool just has really good wave clear into this Abathur comp. That is my analysis of it. On for Varian. Cassia goes in for the Fen. Aldruin's might thrown in. Illidan comes into the bottom lane. This is stun from Uther immediately into the Illidan, who's going to dive onto Tyrael. Tyrael will be taken down. Does he have the explosion to take down Varian? Absolutely he will, but Greymane falls as well, and Gaflo's Girthy Gremlins losing too. Illidan, can he get a 3rd kill on this Cassia? Absolutely. Jaina will not fall, and Uther now needs to back away. 3-1 in kills, and you got to be happy about that on the side of RossPierrDoll. Mule will be summoned in top lane. Abathur will step out and kind of bait the Zool a little bit, trying to force him to step up and maybe go for the kill in front of the fort gate. But Zool, Surdath will play it safe, going to tap well and just continue doing his soaking duties. Another Sentinel thrown out from the Tyrande. Did not hit onto Nano in the rotation into this lane. And our first objective is still up. It has been ignored for the last 2 minutes. On this map, it gets announced at 2 minutes and is up for contest at 2 minute 30. So, as we enter into 4.5 minutes in game time, the objective phase has mostly been ignored. I mean, the Shamblers are still there as well. Illidan currently soaking bottom. Zul may make a pivot into bottom lane, and he'll catch that soak if the allies are now on top. So Zul is now going to be doing a bottom to mid rotation, while the ally team hard presses into top lane, making sure they take down the entirety of the fort gate. Zul threatens onto Aether. We'll have to mount up and rotate over towards mid lane. He's actually going to go for the objective now. He's just using Shamblers to rotate a little bit faster. Mopsio's a little bit low. No Swift Retribution level 7. It is pretty much the build we've been seeing. Actually, no, Stalwart Angel instead of Reciprocate at level 4. But it is still going to be that Burning Halo. Zul is just about, actually just finished the Jailers. Yulin bottom lane, healing up a bit of the damage onto this fort as the minion wave is still getting auto attacks in. And, sorry, I'm just skimming through talents to see. We do have, once again, Serdat taking quality level 7, Wall of Bones. You love to see it. You love to see it. Banana's not healing. Yeah, Banana played Kael'thas map 1. He played Ana in map 2, and now they're on a gray main. So a little bit of role swapping for Banana. But Hunter Orc is typically a main, is typically a healer, so. But obviously in the last map they did swap that around a little bit. Alrighty, I'm pretty sure it was a Banana Ana. I honestly, I'm blanking on it. But either way, we got 10 talent tiers up here and available. We'll go ahead and cycle through the other numbers. The big one for Varian is going to be his Warbringer. He can charge every 4 seconds. Valkyrie from Cassie pulls Varian back in, and he'll be taken down by the Grey Main. Now, Druid's might thrown in by the Tyrael. They're going to be able to take down Illidan next, and the Siege Giants pushed in through mid. Jaina, Ultimate Evolution. Is that spell power amplification as well. And she'll be able to clear this out with the help of Tyrande and the original Jaina. But it is going to be Sanctification, Divine Shield, Skeletal Mage's Curse Bullet, and Valkyrie, Ultimate Evolution, Warbringer, a Water Elemental for the Jaina, which will be summoned in the top lane. Serdath is trying to take down the Abathur, and Mac is alive, getting the Elun's Chosen level 4. And can they save this top lane fort from the minion wave? Absolutely. Mule comes down. Mid fort does get taken out, but man, I can't believe it. Mac lives. Valkyrie off cooldown. Sentinel thrown into top lane. They're gonna go for it. They're going for Abathur once again, but he's not here anymore. Oh no, they're just going for full fort. Okay. They're just going for full fort. Charge, taunt, onto Hunter. That's Uther taken down. Starfall from the Tyrande is active. A Sentinel thrown into Banana as well. Gonna try and take down the Grey Main as they lunge into the minion wave. There's gonna be Valkyrie pulling Jaina in. She'll improve the Ice Block. Sanctification comes down from Material. Curse Bullet landing into the Jaina as well. But this is top lane wave cleared away. Sentinel hits onto Banana. Won't take down the Grey Main as he is gonna be hearthing out higher in the lane, trying to avoid the Sentinel hits. Or another one to be thrown in, but there's still a cooldown. It's not like there was a cooldown reduction from hitting enemy heroes with that one. There's a charge taunt, Lunar Flare, Hunter's Mark applied, Sentinel thrown in. Mobsio gets the Eldruin's Might to the side and will be able to disengage. Still, the first objective has not been collected. 6 minutes into the game, or 6 minutes post-spawn. It has not been collected by either team. Finishes out camp on the bottom left. Zul's gonna get the soak over here. Mac has a Mule healing up bottom fort. Mule actually just now expiring. Sentinel thrown up in the map. As I think Zul's gonna get a mid lane wave. There's a camp pushing up in top lane, but fight to break out of bottom potentially. Illidan dives through the enemies. That's gonna be a Valkyrie sidestep by Lobful. Dash in from Illidan onto Hunter Orc. A lot of damage is there. Any ultimate evolution activations? No. Zul is still pushing top lane as we do have Nano getting chunked. That is a lot of damage on the Aether, but the Abathur hat is so oh, that's a really good sanctification counter pressure. Uther Ghost Form is over. The Sentinel from Tyrande goes out. She gets the reset actually. Off the kill into Cassia, and Tyrael's taken down. the members of RossPierrDoll, they are going to be trading keep gates against the Zool. But I mean, it's Illidan and many others. Illidan dives past. Oh, that's a good curse bullet. Tower shots minus 40 armor, keep in mind. As keep gate is being taken down. Skeletal mages, the Mule is doing his best to mitigate some of this siege, but curse strikes will clear that out. Keep gate is taken down. Are we base racing? We didn't mention it, but Metamorphosis will be the heroic for Illidan. No hunt from him. Blizzard down from Jaina. Valkyrie, Ice Block, and it's actually the Tyrande pulled out of position. She'll run to the side, taken down by Greymane. The keep will not be taken down in bottom lane. The keep in top lane cleared away. And, I mean, they still got a lot of value, and it's not like the members of Gaflo's Girthy Gremlins have an Abathur. Wowee. Oh, are we going for the first objective, finally? Yes. 8 minutes after the objective is ready for contest, it'll finally be channeled. And the crazy thing is that is not the longest objective I've had to wait for. There was back during, right before CCL, when there was a lot of like in-house stuff for people to get noticed and kind of create like highlight videos so they could possibly be drafted by organizations. There was a Curse Hollow game that I casted where it was 12 minutes was the first Curse channel. It's actually on the CCL YouTube somewhere if you look it up. Metamorphosis will be activated. We do have Sanctification down for material. The Blizzard down on a few enemies. That's going to be Valkyrie into the Tyrande once again, and she'll be taken down. We do have a low variant trying to back away. Illidan trying to make some plays here, but it's not working out in Metamorphosis as 3 members will be taken down, and Illidan will be able to back away. That extra tower kind of helping out there a little bit.
Red team has destroyed.
Bone Prison on to this Illidan. He has the amplified damage and the Bone Spear as well. I saw the animation for it, as it is a quadra kill. They're going for mid lane keep gate, but do they really need to? They've already taken down top lane keep. They could legitimately just run at the core, but I guess they want the minion wave here to push in. Or they're just going to get keep and back off. They're not playing to the left side, so that leads me to believe that this is not going to be a GG call as they get another keep down. Gaflo's Girthy Gremlins playing really well, but there is 16 Talontier Hope on the left-hand side. Abathur does have the Soma Transference with the Envenom Spines. You've got Banner of Valorant. You've got Celestial Attunement, which is huge. Light of Elune removes stuns, silences, and slows from the target. Jaina has Northern Exposure for the armor debuff. No Numbing Blast for the 1 second root. And Illidan does pick up Marked for Death. Dive deals an additional 351 damage if used consecutively on a target within 10 seconds. By the way, we do have the Harsh Moonlight level 13 for the Tyrande, so you will see model size reduced, but that also signifies that the damage is going to be reduced, and they are slowed by 35%, both of those 3 seconds.
Another seed.
I guess you could say Illidan was boned. That was good. What's up, Izayoi? How you doing, bud? Yeah, the death timers were low, but also they literally could have just gone through. They didn't. The death timers would have been a lot longer if they didn't do any of this. If they just kind of sprinted at the core, I think they could have got it. But either way, Heiny Sight's 2020. Maybe it's Heiny Sight.
Oh, there it is.
I mean, we're not the ones playing, so, you know, we're not the ones. Like, we can sit here and be like, oh yeah, just go for the core. Granted, though, I really do think that if Gaflo's Girthy Gremlins lose a map, I don't think it matters in their standings. We'll take a look at the standings after this game. Four-Eyed Wizard! Sorry that the alert did not go off. I apologize. Hold on 1 second here, as we're kind of in a lull of the game.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part too.
Thank you so very much for the have fun. I appreciate it. Thank you for the tier 1 for 4 months. Welcome back to the Bahamuts. As we do have some damage onto the core. Mule's going to be healing up a good chunk of that. Valkyrie finds the variant into Curse Bullet. Good night, sweet prince. Skeletal Mages were used as well. It is going to be the Kalin's Edict. We will see your Holy Arena. Uther with his Redemption. Greymane is going to be Tooth and Claw. And Titan's Revenge for the Cassia. As now that they have the variant dead for 33 seconds, now they're going to be going for the core. Also 20 talents here as well. Uther will fall. He has Redemption, Golden Swirl. Jaina Burst is really nice. Sentinel from Toronto almost takes down Serdath. And they run at the core and are immediately met with just so much good defense. Wowee. Zool, though, is going to be going for this objective, which would be Guard and Terror Summon in favor of Gaflo's Girthy Gremlins. And I don't think there's going to be a defense. Fuel called down once again. Sentinel thrown out. Will get a delay onto Serdath. Oh, Jaina. Oh, no. Oh, no. Tyrande, Illidan, they all go down. Varian, who just respawned, will also be picked off. Does Abathur join his allies in Finland? Or is this going to be GG core call? Cassie, I thought she was looking to go down. Wait, where did Abathur go? Abathur, let's go, bud! Yeah, get it! Nah, GG, well played. That is going to be the members of Gaflo's Girthy Gremlins with a 3-0 in the first 3-map series of the day. GG, well played. Jaina was on the wrong side of the lawn. Oh boy.